first, right? And then hello, good evening, happy Wednesday, and welcome back to another episode of Paranormal Gateway Paratalk. So, of course, as always, I'm joined by my co-host Scott Wise, and this evening we actually have. What are you chuckling about already? Look at you. We didn't even completely get started. I know we were kind of chuckling and picking on each other before, like we got started. Our fault. But this evening we are actually joined by two special guests. So this evening we are joined by Nichole and Keith. They are from Ghosting Paranormal and mainly based in the Virginia area. So Scott, if you want to go ahead and bring in our guests for this evening.
Sure, why not?
Sure. We'll bring them in. What the hell?
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good.
All right.
So we did kind of get to know a little bit about you guys backstage before we came on and went live, and Scott did good. He actually hit the live button this evening. Round of applause for Scott. We love our Scott. But
yeah, drink the water.
But just so our fans, our followers, anyone watching along with us this evening can get to know you guys, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Oh, you're tapping me.
Tapping the back. Just fine.
The husband and wife duo, guys. You understand?
I'm Nichole. This is Keith. He started all this.
Yeah, I started all this.
Oh, stir fry up
Yeah,
there.
it was something I always been interested in. I grew up in old Civil War gin house, and my friends came over one night, and I was like, "Check this out!" And I put an old recorder in my sister's bedroom. Everybody was gone, just me and my friends, and we was quiet, and we heard Civil War people talking, beer balls getting knocked over, and said something about what's underneath the bed, and it said it's a dead body. Ever since then, I was hooked. I played it back for my mom the next day. She used to own a store, and the tape was erased. That's what got me hooked.
Wow. So now, like, what kind of tape was this? Was this like videotape, audio
Oh
tape?
man,
Like...
the '90s little boombox.
Okay. So, but it's funny that you mentioned like the old school like recorders and shit, because we'll still use that in like when we're investigating, like
That's
old school
the old
shit.
magnetic real.
Right.
Ones, yeah.
I actually had more success and more keeping footage than actual on a digital recorder.
Right.
Because we have come back and we have lost like a whole hour of recording on a digital recorder, and just happened. And I had my old little recorder and just recorded and caught everything.
Yeah,
Actually,
we've been there.
Happened.
Yeah, I had that happened in Mansfield. I one of the EP recorders.
Yeah, it's just some things just don't want to be caught.
And,
yeah.
I got a lot of stuff on my DVR.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, audio. Yeah.
That's cool. It's so good to know like we're not the only ones that keep it old school too.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, backups is backups. You always have backups.
Yeah.
Right. Can never have enough backups.
Yeah. That's 3 or 4 recorders going at once. Yeah.
I don't think so. Stop tapping me.
He's like, talk, woman, talk.
You guys talk about that you are mainly in state, but do you ever go out or plan on going out of state to do stuff, or just hang out there for a while?
It was cutting out really bad.
It was cutting out.
Oh, really? Okay. I was saying, do you guys plan on going out of state to do investigations, or?
We want to. but it's our financial situation. We just bought a place, and when it was presented to us, it was decent, and then when we actually got it, it was kind of trash. So the money we had back for that, we're using it for fixing the place up so we can live in it.
Right.
But
Yes, the
I
lovely
want to
home
go.
ownership renovations and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, so
She's
much
just like,
I'm
Get
gonna
it,
bite
totally
my
get it.
tongue really, really hard on that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard, but
Yes.
hey, it's ours.
Yeah, it's ours. But,
Yes, exactly. Yeah. There's pros and cons with both, with being, with renting and being a homeowner. It's unfortunately that there's pros and cons with both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's my phone going off. Let's turn it off, huh?
Is your wife
I
bringing
would like
Scott?
to go to Gettysburg. I would like to go to Gettysburg. When we was talking about, I like to go there, but I want to go to Ireland. So any castle in Ireland.
Name one.
Yes. And see, we've talked about that. We've talked about Ireland pretty frequently too, because at least Don and I have Irish in us. So it's all about, we're going to Ireland, just taking all of our guys with us. Like, we're going to drag them along if they want to go or not. Yes. Castles there just,
He's obsessed.
Yeah, you choose to be like my ass around.
Teresa will be wheelchairing your ass around, Scott. There will be no lugging about it. Wheelchair.
Just the wheelchair.
Right.
Or your stair
Put my
slide.
other two guys to work and just make them carry you. Yeah. Do that
or your
too.
stair slide.
Yeah, stair slide. No, these guys thought that I was like batshit crazy or something. So we went on an investigation pretty recently, like all of us. And I was like, oh my God, Scott, like I know what we need for your ass for stairs. Like they're called stair slides. Now, okay, do you guys have kids?
We was foster parents.
Not hard question.
Okay, so like, I'm parent, got kids, and I'm thinking, shit, not only would I love to have one of these things for my kids, but myself. Like, but now we could get one of these things for Scott. It's a slide that you just like put over your stairs. Stair slide. And I'm like, there we go. We won't have to worry about Scott falling down the stairs anymore. We'll just send his ass down the slide. You know what I mean?
There's no casket, Bob. That's a good. I'd be bouncing off the floor.
I want one for my house. Like, seriously.
Don't.
I think every investigation we go on, I fall.
She's fell at 3 battlefields.
It's
okay.
It is like every time we go.
Yeah, poor Scott.
One of our
I get stuck.
Yes, Scott gets stuck. She falls. I run into walls that I know have been there or are there. I'm pretty good at that too. But if you guys can get to Gettysburg, oh yeah, absolutely. I highly recommend it. Do like a 3-day trip, 4-day trip, spend some time up there.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh yeah.
You always have to try to stay one of
Did
the.
they do night nation?
I don't think
there
they
are
did, they?
The battlefield.
The battlefield. They do the battlefield at night.
You can, but you have to obtain the permission to do it.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how easy or hard that is to go about doing it. Now there's outskirts areas where you can investigate at night, and I mean, a ranger might come past you and be like, they might even stop, be like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And for the most part, they let you alone as long as you're being respectful to the grounds. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
But yeah, there's definitely places within Gettysburg, but not in the battlefield grounds of like the park area that you can get into at night.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
And we
something
apologize.
worth
It keeps cutting in and out if we look funny going like this.
Yeah.
That's treats afraid sometimes too. She's like,
I get all robotic. It's crazy looking. I know when my
Right.
shit's gonna fail on me because I get all robotic looking, and then it's like 5 seconds of that, and then it's like boom, there goes my video. I'm like, yep, saw that coming.
and she starts sounding robotic too. So
It's wonderful.
yeah.
We were talking
all
about
good.
It keeps
technology earlier.
It's
I keep going.
I got the actual line in so the live one, so it shouldn't be as bad tonight. But if you like me,
See, now Scott's cutting out.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit. Are we
Oh,
cutting
well.
out?
You guys know you're not.
I'm pretty sure because it keeps going.
It's on my end. My computer's not a problem today.
Okay.
Okay. I keep rocking like this. See what's look like a crazy
Yeah, so
person.
that's why my talking
They're
will
like,
be
why
off
did
a
you bring
little
these
bit.
people on
Yeah.
here?
I get a little symbol over there, struggling a little bit, then comes back on again. So
It's like been a day.
And you
I
guys
probably
know
should-
how my, I know what
Okay.
Scott knows how my connection is here.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
well,
So now where, like, other than like the
That's how
civil
ours is, too.
area,
It's like,
the war area, have there been other places that you guys have investigated in Virginia?
there they are.
Well, see, like the thing is, where we go, most of it is the ghetto. I was grown,
you was grown.
homegrown in Petersburg, Virginia. Okay, so
It's you know.
I know my own city. It's literally it was just shootings and stuff.
No, yeah,
Yeah, there was just shit stuff at the cemetery we was at the night while we was out there.
Oh, that night that you did your live.
So, I mean, like you'll get people that's been murdered.
Yeah.
Huh?
The night we did the live.
Oh yeah.
shoot,
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh my God.
And then that's not the first time we went to the Jones trading station, and we heard gunshot, and police was on the road. Literally, someone died that night when we was at the Peter Jones trading station.
No.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like at the Popper Lawn, it used to be a Civil War field hospital. All right, in that district, so around is basically nothing but ghetto. So we have had people been shot and stuff there, and there's been stuff going on, and we have reports of women being raped and stuff, and then we have actually had voices from thin air, women saying that it was rape, and her bones are underneath in a tunnel, and I just happened to look down the hill, and there's a tunnel going down there, and the guy that owns it, he's one of the historical people. He said we have all the rights to go down there because he says so, and it's supposed to be linked to what is it, Underground Railroad.
No. Oh yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. And it's
Wow.
cool that they're actually willing to let you go into that area too.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing that.
You need your muscles.
Hey guys, you're live.
Come on, Connor. That's
Cheers,
his wife.
come on, Connor,
That's
get
his
your
wife
up
yelling
on
at the kid. I told you guys, like we
Oh,
have
wow.
kids, animals, just always coming into the live too.
Yeah, it's right
like,
here, no matter what. So that would
they
be.
don't care.
Nah.
Welcome to adulting. Unfortunately, sometimes.
Yeah, well, I want to get his ass going with us, but he's hesitating.
We have it now.
We have it now.
Yeah.
Now, how old is Connor, Scott? What, 17?
He's 18.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's an adult now. His ass can get out there and really start investigating with us.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try this out sometime. He kind of soft.
So now,
Our son
have
is
you
just too
guys ever
scared.
been
He
associated?
believes in it. Like he didn't, and then
Go ahead.
It cut out, sweetie.
associated with what?
I was gonna say go ahead. Like finish what you were saying.
It cut out.
Is it something about your son?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're cutting out.
There's a really bad delay. That's what it is. I don't think it's so much cutting out as there's a delay.
Mm.
Believe at first, he was holding the down rod. Yeah.
This hat really had Mark Nesbitt on it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it.
Oh shit, they're asleep.
Yeah. Well, what can we talk about? Oh,
I was
talk
gonna say,
newsletter.
I was gonna. I'll message them.
The new newsletter is out. Issue 4 for December. Check that out. I put a link in the comments to go to. You can get all of them. Download or do whatever you want with them. Freedom. I'm not sure. But we're gonna guest plan next month or not. Not yet, but everybody want a big guest? Let us know.
I'm gonna see if they're planning to reconnect.
Semester.
Yeah.
It's so laggy here. I have problems here.
And that's what I was saying. It's not so much, it's the lag.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn all my devices off here. See if that helps.
I don't have anything else on either, and I made sure to made sure not to have too much shit up and running in the background. So the only two things that I have is our streaming, system and Facebook.
There now. Yeah, maybe a little bit. It does help with our phone too. I don't think our phone's the best either. So
I know that. Well, that one night I know I had to use my phone, and it was horrendous.
I don't even remember we had Mark Nesbitt on. He had a phone and hits like that too.
Yeah, I'd like to have him back on again.
Yeah, you can do that. Because he might have read a book.
Well, I think he wasn't he in the process of working on something when we had him on the show? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. So, I mean, and guys, we do realize like we haven't had like a show in like the past couple of weeks. It was
What the hell was that?
the Skeletor just fell, man.
Oh, you're always freaking shit. My God.
Holy crap. I didn't do anything. That was my dog. Hold on.
Oh, really? Poor dog. Oh, jeez. Yeah. You dance with him while waiting for him to come back. You did monster mash.
Now I'm knocking more stuff over.
Oh boy.
What?
No, I'm not sure what's going on here. I'll check and everything in Messenger from them.
No, buddy, Okay, no, you guys need to stay out. Yeah, that was totally my dog. Oh, she's gonna do it again. No. But
Up right back. All right.
It is.
It's a little laggy tonight. So
Okay.
not sure what's going on.
It just
What?
keeps
Had
lagging
dog
off really
issues.
bad.
Dog issues.
What kind of dog you got?
Although I don't hear them lagging anymore, like while they talk.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Probably
So-
should be me.
I just blame everything on Scott, guys. Okay, everything's always
Yeah.
Scott's fault.
It seems to work. That's
I
Scott's fault.
apologize about that.
That's
It's
Scott's
Scott's
fault.
fault.
That's Scott's fault. But I need help with the computer. Scott, help me.
Yes, I'm very computer technology dumb. I admit it. I absolutely am.
Ah, you're
So,
right.
but I
am
think
too.
I think
That's why
before
he-
like we got disconnected, you guys were talking about your son and like him, and then that's when everything just kind of went from there.
yeah, he never believed in it, and he just make fun of the parents thing, I guess. And he went with us one time, and he did the dowsing rod session, and like I can't remember exactly what was asked because I was in a tent with the dog, and all of a sudden they just crossed, and his face was like, no, 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 and I mean that was it. Like we was on the way back. Well, they were on the way to the car to get something that I think it was the same day, and our what was the lights?
The laser.
The laser grid lights were off, and he was like, "Can you turn the lights back on?" And they popped back on, and he wouldn't go with
Wow.
us. I think he went with us one more time after that. That was it. He wouldn't go again. So
Oh,
Now, how old is he?
he's
He might-
16. He's
Okay.
huh. Yeah.
Yeah, my
He
my
might-
He's one of
14
those.
It might change his mind. You never know.
Yeah. My 14-year-old is like balls to the wall. He
Maybe.
cannot wait to get out and like investigate and yeah, but I've got like daddy issues that I got to
wow.
worry about. And he's a minor still, so
Yeah.
the daddy issues I kind of have to,
Yeah.
respect, unfortunately sometimes. If you're watching, Greg, that message is for you. Your son
Yeah.
is ready to go investigate with his
Yeah.
mother. Love you, man.
Yeah. I'm a couple seconds behind. I'm going to back out and come back in the end.
Okay. See, I told you it's Scott's fault. It's his fault. So what kind of equipment do you guys use when you do go out and investigate?
Oh, no. A little bit.
We use our lights, laser grids, guns. I made one of those Paranormal Buddies, our own logo, like the little black ghost as our logo. I made one of them. The K2 meters, the EMF, the electrician EMF meter.
Okay.
Motion.
Cool.
Was it touch and sound activated equipment? Just all the basic, the main stuff.
Can't never remember the name.
We want to get a REM.
REM pod?
Now, see the REM pods. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this more now because I think I learned something new about the REM pods. Supposedly, walkie-talkies can actually set off a REM pod. So I'm gonna have to
That's
research
what I
this
heard
because
something about that.
we use walkie-talkies, especially if we are at a big location. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They come in handy for us because of multiple people being on our
Right.
teams. And I'm like, well, shit. Like, now I'm gonna have to research that because I mean, it's one of those things that we've absolutely used REM pods in the past, and it's been one of the techniques that we've enjoyed using. You know what I mean? But if it's something that you have to worry about there being natural interference because of your own contamination, it's like shit. Like it becomes like non-validatable because there's a possibility for like
Right.
contamination.
Well, that's we're using in real big places. A lot of places we don't like.
Right.
What?
But like we just have the Poachtown. That's probably big place. So there's like 3 floors, I think, and she's how many classrooms are in that? Like 30 classrooms? I forget. There's a lot of classrooms.
Oh, yeah. There's got to be more than.
There's a
Well, maybe
lot.
there's about that.
There's a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot of classrooms there. Uh-oh.
Oh shit, we lost him again.
I don't know. See, now I'm on phone now. I'm not delayed. See?
We'll see if they come back in.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about something. No, dead air.
We were just talking about the REM pod. So, I mean, what do you think, Scott? I mean, do you think that there is a possibility for a natural contamination because of walkie-talkies with a REM pod?
I do.
Okay. You know what? Well, it's something we'll have to
it's about
test.
it's got some kind of source to it, so it's got to have it, and something you can test.
Right.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
It wouldn't that be hard to test it. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a fairly simple test. I agree.
Right. So.
Yeah.
You can check sometime.
But what we were saying earlier before we got Nichole and Keith back was kind of like not having shows. So we have all been going through everything from Poatstown. Now I think we're pretty much done with Poatstown and can really work on getting that overall file together. And then we could have a show on that. But then now Teresa Dearest also has to catch up from Mansfield.
Yeah, I'm done Mansfield. I still have a half an hour to down stuff to get. I'm just this past week or so. I didn't feel too shit with that kind of stuff, you know.
No, it's been weird.
I've been having migraines and stuff, and I put it aside.
And see, that's what I was just getting ready to say. Like I've been having issues with. So the one night I was reviewing, well, I told you about it. How like the one night I was reviewing, and like my ear just felt like it was going to explode. Like it hurt so bad. Right. So. Yeah, she said they're just having straight up like issues with their connection. I wonder if their Wi-Fi might be fighting with their. If you guys are still watching us, if you're using your phone, sometimes just switching to your data instead of being on your Wi-Fi is better. Because like your Wi-Fi and like your data kind of fight back and forth with each other. I don't know if that's an option for you guys. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. You know what I mean? I know that happens a good deal with people that are using their phone and stuff.
Well, I'm a little bit issue mine too, a little bit. Like you're fine, but I'm like a second behind. I'm talking.
Right. So. Yeah, and I can see that now. Now that you mention that.
Then comes back.
It's been a lot better on my end. Like since we and I like I don't know if I told you. So like we ended up changing like our whole plan. I did tell you. We ended up changing like our whole plan, and like I dropped like pretty much all of our cable and went with like that flex thing, and then upgraded our like our internet speed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we still have I still have that Wi-Fi extender too.
I'll probably just restart my computer before I start today. But
I did that this morning.
I too, but I should try it again.
I had to like had to save where I was because I had VR up that I'm still working on like reviewing. Which hopefully I think I only have like 43 minutes left in that one, and then that one will be done. And I think I'm done with Poatstown.
And I have to send that stuff to Bill.
Yep. And we got to get everything to Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. My ear itches.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Excuse you.
See, that's why I thought at first when I was having all that ear pain that maybe it was like the headphones. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was using them a lot longer than us just, on our show for our podcast and everything. I mean, I was sitting for hours at a time reviewing. So, like, I ran over to CVS and I got the earbuds. Well, it did actually make a hell of a difference, but I'm still having issues. It doesn't hurt near as bad, but my right ear is just, ugh.
See, I
I don't know,
can't wear
man.
I can't wear earbuds.
It
Okay.
has to be, for me, it has to be a very specific. I'll show you.
I all need it over the ear.
Like, it has to be like this kind.
No, yeah.
Like, I can't do, like, I have to be able to, like, I don't know. It has to be that kind. There's other kind that are just kind of like have this slight dip that like goes down. Like, man, they hurt my ear so damn bad too.
Right.
I think it's just old age is really kicking in.
I hit kiss people know we are doing Twitch tonight. I know you weren't doing it from now on, but until we get sorted out with another platform, I'm gonna stick with Twitch.
Yes.
So,
And I would also like to look into it a little bit more with like getting more streaming time too, with our website. So if you guys don't know, like there are numerous ways that you guys can find us, and honestly, this is really in all thanks to Scott. Like he takes care of the website, he takes care of the Facebook page, the Twitch page, keeping everything updated and posted. Scott is the man when it comes to that shit. So we're trying to find the best ways in which we can live stream. So of course we want to keep Facebook as being one of those, those open spots for us. And then we have the, YouTube as well, which we also like live streaming on too. So
yeah, there's also I'm hearing myself. Did your speakers on?
no,
Huh.
I got all my stuff muted, honey.
Oh, here now.
I hear a TV. I don't hear you. Like I can hear a TV.
I'll hear it now. But they also have the option of custom TNFs or TNFs. I'm working on too. Try to get it on different sites. So, but we'll see. Because right now, StreamYard, I'm going to do a plug for StreamYard. I love it. Okay, they just have new feature now that do virtual backgrounds. You don't need green screen anymore. Just need to play around
Right.
with that. What else do they have? Well, they have this Teresa now is considered a member. Now she has all access to stuff I can do now, like start shows or they also have this also real quick. I'll bring this in. They also introduced slideshows that you can do. So you can do Google Slides or even PowerPoint and do your PowerPoint presentations.
Which is
you
super
also-
awesome because we had issues the last time that we tried to do like a slideshow, like style kind of show.
Yeah, and this one's not. This is on the basic plan, the free plan you can do it on. We got a paid plan, but we get more stuff. And that's how we do more platforms when we go live. But they also have a share thing that you can share video files now, and you can share PDFs, you can share your screen. I mean, your custom share tabs. It's awesome. I like it, and so like I said, I'll stick with this for a while. I looked at the other one. The other one, what's that long we were talking about? Restream.
Yeah, something like that.
They just get out with the green screen now for it. So you can do it.
Oh, really?
But you got to pay extra for it. Like your basic plan is $19 a month, which I'm paying for 20. Well, you pay 20 for it, but theirs is goes up to like $35-$40.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So, yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, no. People have asked me for a long time. I always go back. I don't so well. They only have them on their basic plan. You got to do a pro plan.
Yeah.
Sorry, Restream. I don't mean to talk bad about you, but
I mean, I think for I know a lot of people now that do the podcasting, and this is what they use. I mean, this is the streaming system that they use.
Yeah.
I mean, so for anybody who seriously watches our show, it's an option for you if you're not already using StreamYard. So, I mean, I think it serves some of our followers and stuff, well, when you talk about our experience and shit with StreamYard.
right. So yeah, we're not on here for over a year now. So
Well, I did message Nichole, and I had asked her about the whole like Wi-Fi and data thing to see if maybe they'll try to come back on or not.
well, if it comes down to it, we can plan at the end maybe when they have a computer, so that could help a lot.
Right. Oh yeah,
So.
absolutely. Yeah.
Also, we have to try to figure out how to bring a viewership up too. So, and I looked at that. So I think I'll find other platforms to do. So.
Yeah, and you know so much more about when it comes to like streaming on different platforms and stuff like that than I do. No, I won't even try to act like I know a lot.
But I'm trying to get for your TikTok. You can go live on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got to
But the problem
out.
is when I go live on that, because I'm using my headphones, they're only hearing my end of the conversation. You know what I mean? Like I can't unplug my headphones because then you guys get my.
Because all I gotta do is find out since you're able to go live. I gotta find out what the custom RTMP is of that, and we can have one here.
Okay.
So we're gonna work on that. So maybe next time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely doable. So
I know you do it.
We'll have to work on. We'll have to work on that, like maybe towards the end of this week or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, because I know probably tonight after whenever we disconnect and stuff like that. First of all, I'm gonna get my heathens in bed because it's a school night. And then I'm probably going to we were talking about earlier. I'll probably finish up like that last 40 some minute VR that I have from Poatstown, and then start working on Mansfield. So, but for for you guys, for those of you who don't know, like what it really entails with going on an investigation and having hours among hours of stuff to review. You figure if you are at a location, let's just say for 8 hours, you have one device. That one device alone, you have 8 hours of reviewing to do. Now you multiply that 8 hours by how many devices
you gotta make that 8 hours more like 12. Because if you find something to pull out and go over and cut out and go through it, so it's like more like 10, 12 hours.
It is.
So
and I agree.
The stuff I have usually is over 60 hours probably stuff to go over.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's just for one device.
So
It is. It's hours
all right.
among hours
Well,
with reviewing, but we get
Well,
it done,
yeah.
you know?
If you enjoy doing it, you wouldn't do it.
Exactly. Exactly. My biggest thing is so I don't know. I think like Bill and I have talked about this before, but I don't know if you and I have ever actually really talked about this. So I know personally for me, like when I'm reviewing like the video, I like to be in a dark room when I'm reviewing that. Like I just I can't review video in like a lit room where I've got to worry about like shadows
Yeah,
and
I do it at night too. Yeah, it's got some pitch black. I do videos.
yeah. Now like
Yeah.
audio, I could care less. But
Yeah, I have that lights on for that.
yeah, like if I could walk around with it being like held, handheld and like listen to it, that's how I would do it. But
Yeah.
we run our our AR, our VR through software, and that's how, especially with some of our like audio, we may see that there is something there before we actually hear it because of how we're seeing the frequencies. So frequencies, is that right, Scott? I say it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the wave frequencies. My guys explain this better than I do.
Yeah. With we use different stuff sometimes too. I mean, I use WaveHat to start off with. Sometimes I'll use Audacity
Right.
to
Yeah, I
do
used
the video. But for video, I use what do I use that? Sometimes I use Camtasia or what's the new one I'm using? Sony, I think.
something with Sony.
Sony Vegas.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I like that one too. Oh. That's for video.
Yeah. I stick with the same stuff because that's what I know.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah. I think you use Shotcut, don't you?
For what? What?
Video, you use Shotcut?
No, the Audacity. For
No,
the audio, and then for the video, I view it in the VLC, and then if I'm cutting anything out of it, it is either it's either open shot or the cam
The open Shotcut.
or or like
Yeah.
whatever the other one was that you said, the Camtasia.
Camtasia. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Also like Cyber. I don't know, I use different ones. So.
Yeah, and it's something where it's like it really is still like a hit or miss and like an experimental thing because
heat it up more?
we could find a different software that maybe it's easier to to cut things out, to make clips.
Yeah. That's why I usually use WavePad. That's probably the one of the easiest ones to use in Tree. So.
Right. Oh, whoops. I put that screen down. Whoops.
But, so I'm not sure what's coming up in January for events. Gotta find something that must use there.
For the team, like for our teams, or for the podcast.
Just for the podcast. I think I should get somebody I want to talk to you about. I want to stay on there. I think I might draw more viewers.
And okay, so like we'll get together like behind the scenes because like and some of it kind of goes back to like what we've been talking about before and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I mean,
Well, it's saying my battery's low, though. That's
Uh-oh,
not
are you
good.
not plugged in?
I thought it was.
Damn it, Scott.
That's what's going on. Yeah, had the wine flies in. Yeah, that's close.
Been there, done that. I know I've done it
You
before
see
too.
this freaking mess out here. I have an outlet strip. It's all full. I'm stuck on the wires. Some knock us off.
And that's
Well.
like in my room. Like, this is an older house. So, like, I only actually have what, two? Two. Yes, I only have two outlets, two receptacles in this damn room. So, I mean, I get it. Like, I've got one of those like power cords too with, yeah. If I didn't have a power strip, I'd be fucked.
I just try to find one
I'd
that
be so
closed in.
screwed.
I gotta find one close into the wall, so not wires no more.
Right. Yeah, I have seen them. I like the ones that kind of actually like fold back into your wall. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I saw them.
It's
They
like,
actually they could have shelves on.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
like, dude,
cool.
those are so cool.
That's what I get when they are. Yeah, I just got that because they're on sale.
Yeah, I might have to get some of them.
That was their one. It's just them.
Yeah, I can't. What else do we got coming up? I mean, we've got things coming up, but not things that like we really want to go into and talk about because nothing's been set in stone yet with these places.
Right.
And right.
And some places just write out because the cost.
So, I mean, of course, that's going to be like upcoming shows for you guys all too, because the more places that we set in stone for our 2022 year, if you've watched any of our previous shows, like we typically come on, we talk about that place, talk about the history of the place as much as we can. So yeah, and I'm really excited about the one. It better work out, damn it.
What's that?
It said it better work out. I'm not saying.
All right.
Not saying yet.
Yeah. I don't know that. Oh well.
Right.
It's going an hour here and not back in again. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
come
we
back
can.
live. We cut an hour if you want to.
Yes, unfortunately, guys, like we lost our guests. Like their connection was just very like blotchy. It was in and out. So, but we're
Trying to
going
get back on
to.
again.
Yes, we're going to reach out to them. We're going to try to get them back on. That way we can actually have the chance to have a full conversation with them. So if you did miss the beginning of the show and you weren't here when we had them with us, and we had Nichole and Keith Wade with us, and that what is it? Ghosting Paranormal. I don't want to say it wrong, right? Yes, it's Ghosting Paranormal. They are a duo team, husband and wife duo team that are based in the state of Virginia. So please go check them out and show them some love as well. And if you're listening, thank you for joining us tonight, guys. And we really do hope to get you guys back on to go ahead and finish out the interview with you. And if yeah, exactly. We cannot control technology, you guys. We can't. We just have. We can't. So, but if you did join us this evening, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to joining you again. Well, we'll probably do a show again next week. Maybe go over like Post Town and stuff like that.
Well, we talk about Mansfield a little bit too, if you want.
Yeah, that's true too. So yes, absolutely. Just keep an eye out for our introduction for our show next week, and we will see all of your lovely, beautiful faces then.
Peace.